It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of Matt Harvey will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
Hit sharply on the ground. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Next, here is Alex Verdugo as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 28 on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
This is line to left. Schwarber gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Hayes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Perez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And a foul pop behind the plate. Plawecki is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
That's in there. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded by Galvis. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Stepping up is Mookie Betts. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. So far this season, Schwarber averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. And he struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, DJ Stewart trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Betts looking up into the flag court and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Draw closer on the home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stewart will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Damon is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And the ball is dropped.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Hayes on the run for it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pedro Severino is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Popped up. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And there's out number 2. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
If he's able to locate that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now is Michael Chavis. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, what a dive. Hey now. Red Sox lead 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Chavis waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next, DJ Stewart, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. DJ Stewart becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. That's coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in will be Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, Johnny Damon. He flew out in his last AB. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Here now is Rafael Devers as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
And the second run will score as well. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Wade LeBlanc gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
So he got him swinging. Pedro Severino becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jahmai Jones is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jahmai Jones goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Austin Hayes, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. And now in the box, Michael Chavis. Last time through was a base hit. Now the first pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So next to hit is Mookie Betts. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. At the plate now, Johnny Damon. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the. So here's Trey Mancini. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1 the count now. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And that's the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore seventh. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Orioles.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side. Alex Verdugo digging in now. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Cesar Valdez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Michael Chavis now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the left field line and hard hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki. Stewart is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. First pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. DJ Stewart becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Freddie Galvis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High pop-up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Now back, the 3rd baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rio Ruiz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. This one pretty well. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Damon, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Alex Verdugo. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Now to bat, Pedro Severino, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
14-1 the final tally here. Boston put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Martin Perez earns win number 4 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings.